Welcome to Venusian Soul Tarot. Today I'm back with a timeless pick a card reading, and it's going to be message from the universe. So I want you to cast your gaze over the cards and ask your higher self which card has a message for you. We have group number 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. If you need to pause the video to meditate further, please do so. But for those of you who are ready, let's get started. Hi group 1. So your message from the universe involves overcoming fear, because what I'm seeing with these energies, there's a sense that you're overcoming fear or limitations that have previously held you back from either a particular dream, goal, desire, or something that you've really wanted, something that is divinely designed for you. But I just keep feeling there's some sort of hesitation or fear here around receiving this or achieving this. And with Merkaba, I'm getting this energy of ascension and ascending beyond past fears, limitations, things that have held you back previously. And I keep hearing this is destined for you. So with 6 of Wands and 9 of Cups, this could involve like a dream coming true, especially around your life purpose, your goals, your desires. I just keep hearing it's time, but the mind may be kind of either holding you back or trying to convince you it's not possible. With the Devil and the 9 of Swords, again, there's some sort of long-standing fear, or it's almost like a glass ceiling, a belief system, certain thoughts you've had in consciousness that have made it very difficult to bring this in or to achieve this. And it's like now the divine, I keep hearing it's time, and the divine is helping you to bring this to fruition, or is helping you to move forward into this new cycle. And again, it's not really moving forward. I keep hearing onwards and upwards, and I keep seeing you ascending upward. So it's like there's something happening in terms of your energy, your vibration, your belief system. It's like you're shedding the energies that aren't compatible with this new cycle and the blessings that are divinely guided for you. And I keep hearing a long time coming. So for some of you, this could be a long-standing dream or desire, or something that you've wanted or known is a part of your destiny for a long time. And with that violet amethyst crystal that you were drawn to, it makes me think of the violet flame and transmuting certain energies so that you can bring this into your world and into your life. And again, I feel for many of you, this is a really positive change, and this is like a dream or desire or something that you've really longed for. So there is this energy here of, now you're ready, or now that in terms of divine timing, things are aligning for you where this can come in. But it is a brand new cycle, and even when we're receiving the things that we really long for that are positive in our world, there can be a level of fear, obviously, or intimidation when it comes to change. And for you, maybe everything has changed, or things are feeling very different. Even with this 8 of Swords, like there could be a change in cycle, and you've been in this last cycle for some time, or there's even been a state of indecision and uncertainty. And now it's like you're coming out of this phase of either being held back. For some of you, I keep hearing this message around divine timing, and with that Wheel of Fortune, that now it's time. So I do feel for some of you, Spirit is helping you now move ahead. And it's like there's this message here of trusting the change, trusting what's meant for you, trusting your divine guidance as well, because I do feel like you've been led on this path. They're showing me like almost like a vision quest, or someone kind of going on their own journey. And it's like I keep hearing this is your divine destiny and this is what's meant for you. But I keep getting this almost fear or hesitation as you're about to step into this new cycle. And that's what Spirit is helping you clear out. Yeah, I feel for some of you with 6 of Wands and 9 of Cups, this definitely involves your life purpose, right? This definitely involves something you're here to do or create or produce in the world, right? some of you, it could even involve because I'm hearing that song, I'm coming out, I want the world to know, gotta let it show. There's that sense of, it could be like a gift or talent or idea you have that Spirit is encouraging you to either put out into the world, or you're putting action toward. Yeah, it's like this is a level of success and achievement, and even for some of you, visibility and being seen beyond what you've ever experienced or beyond what you ever could have imagined. But with the Devil and the Nine of Swords, there could be, and even the Eight of Swords, all three of these cards for me represent fear, but there could be a sense of wanting to stay, because I'm getting like, now I'm seeing a cocoon. There could be something a little safe about the cycle you've been in, or where you're at right now. So I feel like Spirit is saying there's a need to trust and keep moving ahead, because this is meant for you. You are divinely protected, you are safe, but it's time now. Yeah, I keep hearing for some of you, it's been such a long time coming. You may have almost lost hope or thought it may not be possible for you as well. And now it's like it's coming in, or things are really starting to shift in your favor. It's almost like, when you get this, abundance of blessings and gifts and positivity, whilst it's amazing, part of you can feel like, is this really happening? Do I deserve this? It can trigger some fears. That's what I'm seeing, because you're right at this shift or this precipice. You have Master number 11, Ships of Light, beam up your vibration, open to Star Family. I already mentioned, I kept seeing with Merkaba, I kept getting as well, like obviously that links to light body ascension. I kept seeing your vibration and your energy rapidly increasing. So I feel for some of you, you may be going through an ascension right now, or some of these fears as well. Like if you're feeling a lot of fears or uncertainties that are bubbling up to the surface, that could be why as well, because it's in preparation of what's coming. And there's this message here of not overthinking it, or not allowing yourself to feel as though, things aren't going to work out. Of course, feel your emotions, but there's a sense here that is divinely guided and you're being prepared. I definitely get this energy of preparation as well, but it's like you're clearing. Again, you're breaking through that glass ceiling and you're clearing any of the fears or doubts or limitations that would have held you back previously. You have cosmic circles. Create sacred space, embrace unlimited possibilities. With this sitting above Nine of Swords, it's like by clearing out the fear or releasing and surrendering fear, you create sacred space for these new opportunities or for this change of fate. Because I feel for some of you, this is a really big shift. Or this could be something, again, that you've wanted, but you may have not felt it was possible. Or there was a part of you that, had become disillusioned, or, there's a level of self-doubt. And it's like now you're met with this manifestation, with these blessings. And there's almost a sense like part of you could even be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Like, wow, I can't believe this happened. Or I can't believe this showed up in my world. You have psychic gifts, wise sage awareness, call to action. Again, for some of you, I kept mentioning like success or, your destiny, life purpose. But for some of you, this could specifically link in to a spiritual gift or spiritual wisdom that you have. Yeah, and there could be a little bit of fear that you're overcoming in terms of putting yourself out there, or about making this gift, this idea, this vision known to others. And this can also pertain to, for example, we could have a little bit of fear around, what will people think of this? Or how will they perceive this? And I feel like Spirit is giving you the green light to move ahead and to put yourself out there. Yeah, you have regeneration, acceleration, change, shamanic wisdom. So again, a lot of changes on the horizon for you. I'm hearing your life is going to look vastly different in this new cycle, but also in the best of ways. Like these are really positive, sweeping changes. Like even the way certain things come about or fall together, there could be a miraculous element where it feels very synchronistic, very divinely guided, or there's almost a sense, because I'm getting this energy of being amazed, like I can't believe this happened, or I can't believe this happened this way, or there's just something about it that may really catch you off guard or take you by surprise. And we have here higher heart activation. Dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. Yeah. So with this card as well, and it's funny, there's higher heart activation. I keep seeing this sense of you going higher. We have beam up your vibration. You're definitely rising, and Spirit is saying if you're going through some growing pains right now, or you're feeling a little bit out of sorts, it's because of this ascension, or it's because of some of these changes that you're going through energetically and spiritually. And I feel like Spirit is letting you know you can trust these changes. You can trust how things are unfolding. You have Temple of Truth, throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. Yeah, so for some of you as well, it could involve, again, putting yourself out there, putting your voice out there, sharing your gift, sharing your wisdom, speaking up. There's something here around allowing yourself to be heard. I'm hearing as well, it's like there's going to be no veil between you and the world, or like say you're on a platform, or this is like some sort of business or career endeavor or project. It's like you're not hiding anything. Like all of who you are, all of your beliefs, your gifts, your talents are online and are visible. So I feel like, but there could be some fear around this, right? Because it's a level of visibility, or because now I'm hearing that song, I think it was from The Greatest Showman, This Is Me. You may want to look at the lyrics, but it's like wearing all of who you are and your authenticity, including perhaps for some of you, these can be spiritual gifts or wisdom or ideas that you've had that may not be well known to others. And it's like standing tall, standing proud in that. You have thriving. Yeah. I feel like this is a cycle where you're going to be thriving in every way. Financially, in terms of career, relationships, everything. And then you have miracles in Nine of Cups. Now I'm hearing that song, You Make My Dreams Come True. Yeah, there's definitely a dream that's coming in for you, and it's like your vibration is rising, ascending, aligning to prepare you for this. And you could be feeling that, but you could also be feeling a lot of fear or self-doubt or hesitation while you're going through this process or while you're in this energy. And then you also have beyond. Today I lift my consciousness above all worldly illusions. I remember the power I have in every situation. I always have a choice in how I respond. Today I choose to turn my thoughts toward God. By focusing my awareness beyond the illusions of the material world, I experience simplicity and peace. But with these illusions, right, ultimately fear is an illusion. Limitation or lack is also an illusion. So there's something about harnessing your mind or healing your mind so that you either believe in the impossible, or you can move forward towards something that either, again, I keep saying breaking through a glass ceiling, either through it's past something that you either thought was no longer possible or you had fears about, or certain self-doubts within yourself, especially as they pertain to being visible or being seen and putting yourself out there. And you have achievement. As I advance on the road towards achievement, I discover my greatest strengths and learn from each challenge. I believe in my truest potential. Today I have faith in my abilities and in myself. I move forward towards the fulfillment of my vision. I reach my objectives. I am courageous. I embrace life. I'm always in good company on this journey towards the light. And can you remember I said I keep seeing you going upward, and there's literally this woman on a ladder into the sky, into the light. And that's what I see for you. I'm hearing as well, some of you have been on this journey or on this climb for quite some time. And I keep hearing this involves or pertains to your destiny and your purpose, why you incarnated. And it's like you may have been on this journey for quite some time, but now the tides are turning where it's time for you to live this dream, live this vision, put yourself out there. And there could be a little bit of fear or intimidation around that transition. And I just feel like Spirit is saying, we've got you, but there could be this final ascensional healing process that you're going through while you're transmuting and shedding these fears so that you can live this dream, or you can move into this vibration, into this energy. But with achievement sitting on miracles and thriving, it's like your life is about to move beyond your wildest dreams and your wildest imagination. And there's something here about allowing yourself to get comfortable with how good it's going to get. Because when we've been in this energy of the climb, right? Even for some of you, it could have been a real struggle to hold on or to keep going and persevering. When we come out of that energy of struggle and difficulties into this calm, era of blessings and peace and success and victory, it can be quite the transition. And it's like Spirit is helping you to prepare for that and to just accept and be at peace with this energy. Okay, so that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates and I hope you have a beautiful day. Group 2. So for this group, your message from the universe is to rest and take time to heal, to recharge. There's something about rest here that brings you a breakthrough, or it's like you get some sort of clarity around what to do next or how to move ahead from this period of respite. Now, for some of you, with the Tower, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Cups, there's a level of instability here, even with the Two of Pentacles. So for some of you, something could have ended with the Tower, the Eight of Cups. And again, I'm getting the feeling something could have ended with the Tower and the Five of Wands that could have been a little bit toxic, or the energy was a little chaotic. And what I'm getting, there's this sense of bringing more calm, more peace, more balance back into your life, or even into your daily routine, and allowing those energies to balance out. And it's like allowing as well, because I'm getting this divine feminine energy and I'm hearing receptive energy. So it's like allowing this more receptive, peaceful, kind of gentle energy to take over in your life, and allowing that to guide and lead you. So I feel, because with Temperance and the Page of Swords, I keep hearing you're going to have an idea or an opportunity that comes to you, or like a breakthrough, a clarity moment, when you rest, or when you take this time to just be, to heal, to go within. You may be needing as well more time in solitude. With Divine Beauty, I feel like you're also discovering more of who you are, but there seems this energy and embracing this rest, or this time for, clarity and introspection. With King of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, it does seem to lead to greater stability and finances for you. Now, obviously, financial stability can be linked to feeling more stable in general, but I'm getting this is like the stability within self, right? Where we feel really grounded within ourselves, our finances, not just in our financial, health, but in general, you feeling really grounded, you feeling quite peaceful. Like I'm getting that energy where you're coming into this frequency of being, yes, grounded, but quite peaceful within self. Your foundation within yourself is leading you to have greater peace of mind. And with the King of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles as well, this could link in as well to something, you create, something you build, a career opportunity. I just see like Spirit is also, and the universe is letting you know you're going to be taken care of, especially for those of you where something has ended or something's fallen away. It's like where you're headed, there's something new on the horizon for you that is far greater than you could have imagined, but there's a need to have faith while things are coming together, because you may not be able to see this yet, or you may not be able to see how this is going to come together for you. Yeah, I feel like with Divine Beauty as well, it's something about making peace with all the aspects of yourself. So you could be, for example, doing whether this is shadow work, integration work, there could be something that you're blending together or bringing into union within self. If you've been struggling as well with certain mental conflicts or energies that were conflicting, because for a lot of you, I do feel there was conflict externally, but as within, so without. Sometimes there can be something that we're grappling with internally that then gets reflected in the physical world. And I feel for some of you that could have been the case. So it's like you're doing this inner work, or you're doing some healing and going within, and that's helping you ground or become and feel more balanced in the physical world. And I'm hearing with the Tower, the Five of Wands and Eight of Cups, for those of you that had to walk away from something or end something for your own well-being, to choose yourself, it's like things are going to really pan out for you and you're going to be blessed because of this choice. Because it's like closing that door is enabling another door to open for you that is really aligned, that does bring happiness, fulfillment, blessings, and light into your world. And even if you can't see those results right now, you will. I also feel like you're connecting more deeply with yourself so that you can hear your own inner voice. And that may be creating an epiphany moment or a breakthrough moment in terms of opportunity and ideas, because you're able to hear your guidance more clearly. Because the first oracle, you have inner child attunement. Go within, listen, loving parenting. Again, you're listening to yourself, right? But even this card makes me think of healing the inner child, integrating the inner child. There could be a lot of healing work that you're doing or spirit is calling you toward right now. And again, you may really benefit from either time alone or time just spent, going within, nurturing yourself, healing yourself. You also have here integration. Forgive self and others, reunion, let go of defenses, open the door. And even with these two figures, I keep getting this energy of merging or integrating certain energies within you. It could be as well that your soul and your truth, who you really are at the core, you're able to reflect that more fully in the physical. Like you're doing things, or your life is more reflective of your soul and who you truly are. And it's coming from this healing process that you're undertaking. Because with this King of Pentacles, I just heard grounded, and it's like coming from an energy where you could have felt a little bit unstable or things could have felt a little bit shaky, into this energy of being really grounded and having your feet firmly on the ground. But there could be this energy of almost hesitation, or there's certain frequencies that you need to work through first that help you feel really grounded. I also think for some of you, this opportunity or idea that comes to you, it leads to a lot of stability long term, both financially but within yourself. So this could be something that you can work on for decades, or there's something long lasting that you're setting in motion. But it's like, in order to set that in motion, you need to have that foundation within yourself where you're feeling really grounded and balanced. And we have Rewild, Druid, Tree Keeper, Perception versus Reality. Again, it's like with Rewild, you've been freed from something. So if something has ended, again, it's enabled you to move in a new direction. And this direction is very prosperous for you, blessed, balanced, and it's going to enable a lot of blessings to come in for you. With Perception versus Reality as well, there may be a need to be gentle or trust what's happening right now, because your physical sight may be showing you one thing, or you may be feeling a certain type of way, but Spirit is saying how things are actually going to unfold, or how they're actually going to turn out, is far more blessed than what you can envision right now. And you have Mushroom Magic with Communication. Exploring new states of consciousness, untapped potential. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. It's like you're moving, essentially your life is changing quite drastically in the best of ways. I keep hearing as one door closes, another opens, but it's like the new door that's opening is far more aligned and brings a lot more happiness and fulfillment and light into your life. But with new states of consciousness, again, I keep hearing as within, so without. So in order to open this new door, or this new door, and this new door could be like an opportunity, an idea, an insight, something that changes your path and changes the action you take. In order for that to come in, I have to be in a state of consciousness first that is receptive. And that's why I was getting divine feminine energy. But also my vibration and my energetic field has to be a match for what's coming in. And so you could be shedding with inner child. I see inner child healing. I see you have inner child, you have integration. I'm hearing becoming whole, even balancing the polarities within yourself, like masculine and feminine. There's something about coming into a really balanced energy and coming into union with self. I keep getting divine feminine energy for you, and you have Isis energy here. Earth star activation, anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. Yeah, after this healing with temperance, it's like you're going to embark on something, or you're about to take action on something that the divine has been prompting you toward. But it's like you almost had to go through this healing process, or there's something cathartic about this process for you that enables you to take action in this direction, or enables things to change for you. And I feel like Spirit is really encouraging you. Again, it's like ride out this energy. For some of you, this could feel like a storm with that Tower card as well. Like a whirlwind, a shedding process, a lot of upheaval or chaos or transformation. But it's like it's leading somewhere very stable. You could also be with the Tower, anything that is unstable in your life or not aligned to who you truly are at a core level, maybe being shed or removed from your world, from your life. So that can obviously look and feel a little bit messy or chaotic when you're going through this process. You have Stellar Gateway activation, infinite potential, manifestation, vortex. Yeah. So with infinite potential, you have infinite potential, new states of consciousness, and untapped potential. And it's funny it's sitting on the Page of Swords, because I feel like there could be some opportunity or idea that comes out of the blue that you wouldn't have considered previously. And there's something about your vibration, your awareness, where you're at energetically, spiritually, that leaves you feeling like, yeah, I can do this, or yeah, this is possible for me. And it's like you had to be in that energy to be able to access that, right? You had to be in a certain mindset or state of receptivity to access it, or to believe it's possible and move in that direction. You literally have opportunity on the King of Pentacles. And can you see how grounded this opportunity is? So this isn't something fleeting. And Spirit may be letting you know anything that falls away right now, it's because it wasn't aligned for you and to you. And I keep hearing it wasn't going to last. There wasn't a stability to it. You couldn't build on the foundation. So it's like a shaky foundation was being shed both within yourself and externally, so that you can build on solid ground. I also feel like this is something that's very aligned to you and very divinely guided. And I'm hearing as well, trust the rest or trust the respite, because you're about to really take action and be very busy, especially with this action card sitting on the Nine of Pentacles. So again, for some of you, this could be building something, creating something. You may be very busy in your career, or again, this could be like a business, a project, something that you're working toward. If you are, if you have an idea already, or you've already had this epiphany or insight, this is a message from Spirit around really taking your time as you build, right? Allowing yourself to build slow and steady, allowing yourself to kind of trust the timing and trust the process. Because for some of you, it's like I'm hearing you need to have a really solid foundation for this in order for it to last long term, or in order for it to produce the results that you seek. You have never alone. My bond with God and the angels is a flame that illuminates my heart regardless of the darkness around me. This bond is the foundation of my inner strength. It allows me to go on having faith that all things will fall into divine order for my greatest benefit. I ask the universe for guidance, knowing I will always receive its help and protection. Today the sun will rise and shine for me. I am never alone. See about having faith that all things will fall into divine order for my greatest benefit. That's what's happening right now, but Spirit is saying it may not look like that on the surface. It may look like upheaval. It may look like things falling apart or things not coming together the way you thought or in the timing you thought it would. You have, I discover who I am. Today I discover the riches that lie within me. I acknowledge my true self. I see myself as an unlimited being and marvel at the beauty of my life. I recognize the wealth of possibilities available to me as a being of light. As I learn who I am, I recognize the divine within me. Yeah, you're definitely getting closer with self, or you're seeing yourself more clearly. You're seeing your own beauty, you're seeing your divinity in a way you haven't previously. And that's creating a shift in your consciousness that is enabling you to either do more, attract more, receive more in the physical because of how you're perceiving yourself and how you're perceiving what is possible for you. And it's like Spirit is asking you to continue on that path or trajectory. Yeah, and there is a message here of having faith and I'm hearing walking by faith and not sight, right? So the physical world may not be reflecting this back to you yet, but this is positive change, even if it doesn't appear that way on the surface. So that's all I have for you. Oh, and also with this Mookaite, I keep getting like an egg that's about to hatch. I also keep getting there's an opportunity here on the horizon for those of you who haven't received it yet, right? There's some sort of blessing or opportunity or breakthrough, an idea that's coming in for you. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi, group 3. I'm hearing for this group with this master healing, it's like you are a master healer and I feel like you're tapping into amazing, esoteric wisdom. For some of you, I'm hearing like reading your Akashic records. There's a sense of celestial insights, wisdom, downloads. You're just receiving so many insights right now. And it's like, can you see how the light is illuminating from within yourself? So it's like there's this wisdom or these energies, these ideas that are pouring forth from within you that are now guiding you. It's like you're in a really potent, I don't know how to explain this. It's like you're becoming the master of your life, but I just heard the master of reality, right? So for some of you, this could even be the energy of learning certain sacred ancient wisdom from, prior incarnations of yours. There's something about this lifetime where you're integrating all your incarnations into one, or the wisdom with Lapis Lazuli, the wisdom that you've gained in other incarnations, you're now bringing into life or into form in the physical in this lifetime. There's something about collating information, but again, it's information that comes from within you or from you're accessing it within self. For example, going into a deep state of meditation or trance and being able to read your Akashic records, or you get downloads during your meditation. There's something here about this also makes me feel a little bit of astral travel. And with the Hermit as well, it's like something intense and deep is going on within you. Like you're really learning spiritually, you're really expanding and learning and growing. But what I'm hearing as well, to become this master healer or to venture onto this path, it could have started with some sort of disappointment or heartbreak with the 3 of Swords and 6 of Cups. This could have been like a karmic connection or a situation that was quite painful emotionally, but then it ushered you onto this journey, onto this path. And it's like now it's leading you to grow and evolve and access the depths of wisdom and information within yourself. And it's like I keep hearing bringing it all together. So for some of you, you may create something from what you're learning right now. Not that that should be the focal point right now, but there could be something that's birthed out of this or from this. For example, with the information you have, you could go on to be, for example, a master teacher to others, right? You're teaching them this information or you're writing about it. There's just some deep introspection, spiritual study. There's a lot of energies coming to the surface. Some of you may resonate with being a starseed. I definitely feel for this group, you're an ancient soul, a very, very old soul. And I do feel a lot of this is divinely guided, right? Like there's a sense that the divine has been working with you or has been supporting you in this process. But it's like you're reaching new heights of wisdom, of evolution, of clarity, and the divine is helping you get there. You may have had to let go of something from the past, or there could have been a past pain or hurt that you've really had to let go of or process emotionally to enable yourself to embody this energy. We have elders, spiritual mentoring, equality, stability, wisdom, experience, counsels. Yeah, and even with elephants, it makes me think of ancient knowledge and wisdom. But you are a spiritual elder, and I feel like your spiritual, your spiritual prowess, your spiritual abilities, insights, downloads are expanding. But it's like it was already inside of you. There's something that's gone on where you've been able to unlock this ancient wisdom, or unlock your ability to access, to channel from the higher dimensions and realms, to access the wisdom from other incarnations. I feel like the degree of access, because they're showing me someone holding a key. It's like you've unlocked something within yourself, and it's like now you're unfolding or learning, what's within you, right? All the information, the wisdom, the downloads, everything that you've had internally. Now you're able to access it, understand it, see it more clearly, and that is opening up doors for you. And I feel like you do have a lot of spiritual support in this process as well. What you're learning, I just heard it may be changing your life, or it will change your life, but I feel like it may change the lives of others. With spiritual mentoring and wisdom in this card as well, it makes me think, again, there could be something through this period of intense spiritual study and evolution and growth. There could be something that you bring out of it for others, or that you share with others. And we have Master number 11, Nurture, self-healing, Ruby Ray, birthing the new earth. So again, there's something of this journey that you bring to the earth, to the collective. I'm also getting that energy with that Hermit here as well. It's like sometimes we have to walk the path in order to be able to share it with another, right? Like I'm thinking of someone that's on a spiritual quest or journey that becomes a spiritual teacher. It would be very rare, at least for, most spiritual teachers, they've gone through that process themselves, right? If you have not walked the spiritual path, I'm not saying there aren't some who, profess to be spiritual teachers or profess to be on that path that perhaps haven't walked that journey. But for most, in order to be able to guide another, you would have to have had some experience walking that path or some knowledge of that path. And that's what I'm getting. It's like something about the process you're going through right now, or the energies that you're learning about and integrating. It's like doing so helps you guide others in that trajectory or in that way. And I just feel like Spirit is asking you to trust the process. You also have Master number 11 with Master number 33. Some of you may actually be master numbers in terms of your life path or your expression number. But with elders as well, I just keep getting like you are a master, you're a very old and ancient soul. I keep getting a sage energy, right? You have so much wisdom. You also have many spiritual abilities that you've utilized in other lifetimes, but in this lifetime you may be integrating them, or you may have certain abilities come online that you had either forgotten about or they were dormant. And there's something about you may be really immersed in this coming chapter in your inner realm, right? Like I'm seeing someone that just is spending, huge amounts of time in meditation or reflecting. You may have a journal where you're writing some of this information down. You may be channeling and streaming certain, messages out of consciousness that you can then share, or, it could be turned into, for example, a book or a project or an idea. But there's something here where I feel like you're really tapping into these energies and these frequencies, and it's helping to guide your path. We have Fairies, Orders, Rest, Replenish, and Release Guilt. I'm not, rest, yes. I mean, meditation technically is a form of rest, but I don't feel like you're resting in terms of spiritual rest. You may be not as active in the physical world, or you may find you're a little disinterested in the physical world right now. You may be wanting to spend lots of time within, like pouring within, looking at certain energies or spiritual gifts, accumulating divine knowledge. I just feel like there's more of a focus on your inner realm. And you have citrine and dandelion, make a wish. Clearing comparison, surrender to magic. Some of you, again, I mentioned something about like manifestation or knowing how to bring things together. There's something here about magic, being the master of your reality, the master of consciousness. And it's like creating, some of you may develop, for example, a formula or have very clear downloads and knowledge around how to create, how to manifest, how to bring things into form. And I feel like spirit is helping you with that process, and the divine is really encouraging you to go on this spiritual quest, because I do feel for this group it's leading somewhere beautiful. And again, not just for yourself, I do feel other people are going to benefit from this journey you're on. I also think for this group, you're highly intelligent. Well, you're highly intelligent and you're highly emotionally and spiritually intelligent and advanced. And it's like that combination is very powerful, because you can use your intellect to bring some of these truths and knowings to others, right? For some of you, you may be balancing right now the head and the heart and soul. So you're balancing the logical mind with your intuitive knowing. Because I feel they keep saying that your intellect, your high intellect and aptitude is going to be necessary in what you're creating, but it's not deriving from the intellect or the conscious mind. Yeah, look, cause of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons, sitting on the hermit. This is where you're at on your spiritual path or your inner journey right now is pertinent to what comes next, to your purpose, to your path and trajectory moving forward. And it's like spirit and the universe is asking you to take your time with this learning process, because again, there's something you're accumulating or becoming aware of, or some sort of wisdom and insights and downloads that you may cultivate or create and turn into something moving forward. With great lessons as well, with master healing, I feel like some of you are master teachers. Like, yeah, you're master healers, but ultimately the best teachers are those who have mastered themselves first, right? Or have mastered, for example, if I'm a spiritual teacher, I have mastered the spiritual path, spiritual journey for self, and then I go out and share that wisdom. Just like, you know, if I want to teach people to play tennis, the best coaches are often, you know, former tennis players or those who have a lot of experience, right? So there's this sense of mastering something, some sort of information or spiritual practice within self, or healing, even healing remedy or approach within self that you then bring to others. You have Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. Again, you have so many spirits and angels around you. You may be connecting with certain angels or spiritual figures. You may be getting downloads from these light beings. There's just a lot of celestial energy around you. This is a really magical time in your life. And I feel like you may look back and just, there's something about you being so immersed in your spiritual path and spiritual journey that you don't forget this process that you've been through. With King of Cups and Queen of Wands, I keep getting the energy of balancing, for example, the mind, the intellect with the intuition. And this can be balancing the emotions or the more receptive feminine energies with the action-oriented masculine. So it's like coming into, you just have this beautiful balance and sweet spot. And I feel like you've really mastered yourself and become whole within self. You do have patience. I'm hearing be patient with yourself while you're learning, or while you're collecting certain divine wisdom and knowledge and information, because it's like you have to deep dive and really immerse yourself in this process first before you're ready to bring it out into form, or before you're ready to bring it to others or share it with others. And then you also had forgiveness, the Queen of Wands. So again, this ties into the message at the beginning. For those of you where there was some sort of emotional pain or disappointment that's led you into this onto the spiritual path or into this phase, it's like there may be a little bit of forgiveness or healing or release work that you do, but it's like really understanding, oh, this is why other things haven't worked in the physical, because this was always the path I was destined to walk. You have, look, return to the inner temple. Today, I rediscover my inner self in sacred silence. This is the inner temple in which I am able to calmly study the lessons life has provided me. Here I regain my sense of tranquility. I retrieve my trust in the universe. Bathed in the light of my inner temple, I now remember the value of each and every step of my life. And I just want to add, including the steps or the events that seem unfortunate. There's something here about you're able to piece together things or something that was quite painful that didn't work out and how it was necessary to lead you on this path. But again, rediscover my inner self in sacred silence. Right now for you, there is so much there's so much information, wisdom, love, support in the silence. So you may really be immersing yourself in spiritual practice. And again, we had learning the lessons. So there's this energy of you or study the lessons of life. There's a sense that you're integrating certain life lessons, or there's spiritual wisdom that's really coming to the forefront for you, so that but it's like, I feel like you may teach this to others. It's like, yeah, you need to learn the lesson, or you integrate this information and wisdom within, but then you may go on to share it. And look, you have master of my life. I dedicate my strength to the divine within me, aligning myself with the true sovereign of my life. My ego steps aside as I listen to my inner voice and act in accordance with the truth I hear. In this way, I become the master of my life. I live in abiding humility, grace, and love for the glory of God. Yeah, and that's what I was getting around balancing the intellect or the mind, the ego, with the soul, the voice of the soul, and it's like they're coming into harmony. If there was ever discord between what the mind, the ego wanted and what the soul wanted, it's like for some of you may have literally experienced an ego death, which is enabling you to access higher spiritual realms. But for others of you, I feel like there's been a softening of the ego so that you can regain this balance and come into harmony with the soul as you walk this path. But I kept hearing you have master healing and master of my life. And it's like you may be, again, the master, the teacher, and help others with this process as well. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi, group 4. So I'm hearing for this group coming out of struggle. If you felt in past seasons that you've had to work really hard to either make things happen, or just in general, there could have been something in your life that had felt very arduous. There's something coming to an end here, or it's like the seasons of your life and your spiritual path are shifting, and it's creating this flow of peace, harmony, light. Like there's an ease coming into how things are done, or your journey in general, where things seem to flow more readily. You're also with orbs of light. It's like you're coming into more light within yourself. I'm almost getting like a purification process, or there's just this energy of you feeling lighter in general. And it's like the divine is guiding you. This group specifically, the divine is definitely helping you as well when it comes to connection. With the moon and the 4 of wands, it's like if you felt you had to go it alone or things have been a struggle, you may be finding, for example, a really beautiful soul connection, soul family. I just keep getting this energy that is where this process is leading you, and there's a need to trust the timing, trust the process, because that's where you're headed. But with orbs of light, there could be some energies that you're clearing out first, or with 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and Justice, there's a sense of things balancing out, and there's more ease and harmony in your life. Like I keep getting, you won't have to work as hard to make certain things happen. Or this could have been the energy as well, where in the past, if you were wanting to attract, for example, whether it be a connection or someone toward you, it's like now things flow effortlessly. You're able to attract it with more ease. And with orbs of light, I keep hearing follow the light. When it comes to your path, you are divinely guided, you are led, but it's like you're embracing more of this light and it's leading you. With Justice, the Hangman, Eight of Wands, Emperor, the Moon, Four of Wands, there's a sense here of if things have felt a little stuck in the physical with Justice and the Hangman, that's changing, and now certain things are coming in. But with some of you, I really feel this is around connection. With the Emperor, the Four of Wands, this could be a really significant connection. And again, it can be platonic or romantic, but there's something about your relationship sector where things are falling into place, but it's like you're not working for it, right? I feel like you've already done the hard work, or you've already gone through those certain processes or healing to align with this. But with the Moon, I keep hearing this Four of Wands is behind the veil. You may not see it right now. Your first oracle is the Last Cloak. Release old identities, magnificence realized. Again, you're coming into more of an awareness of your own light and divinity. Look at the portal here at the heart chakra, and then we have the light illuminating here as well. So there's a sense of you seeing yourself very clearly, you getting more in touch as well with your heart space. I just heard your heart is healed, and this could be coinciding with this connection coming in. For some of you, it could be one significant soulmate. For others of you, I'm getting like soul tribe energy where it's multiple soulmates. Essentially, your relationships moving forward are going to look nothing like what they've been previously. And if it has been a struggle to connect with others or to attract relationships in, that is changing for you. That's shifting. You also have your cosmic heart source. Yeah, definite healing around the heart chakra. Source of all, true home, just be heart connection. And because this healing is complete, that's what I feel like is ushering in a new cycle for you, especially around connections and relationships. And you may be feeling, I think you're going to be feeling very blessed in regards to the quality of connections coming in. It's like divine, I'm hearing a divine fit. It's like a relationship or connections that are almost divinely designed for you, and they don't take a lot of work. That's not to say, obviously, all connections can involve a level of compromise and understanding, but there's something here where if in the past connecting with others or your relationships were just difficult, like they just give you a headache, where it was like one challenge after another, they were quite karmic, that's shifting, right? There's an ease coming in here, but it is because of the healing work you've done, because I'm hearing your heart is healed. And for some of you, I actually heard your heart is healed finally. So for some of you, this could have taken a little bit of time for you to really be able to open up again emotionally, or for you to feel, I'm hearing, safe enough to really open in, because I'm hearing let the light pour in, or let the love pour in. So now you're ready for this. It could be as well like the connection or connections that are coming in, they're so pure and high vibrational that you'd have to be very comfortable in those frequencies first to even allow this in. Because if someone, if someone isn't fully comfortable and, in that vibration of self-love internally, there can be a chance of self-sabotage or pushing away that type of love, the purity of that love. So what I feel for you, it's like you've done the inner work, or the inner work and the legwork to prepare you for this, and that's why it's going to feel like magic. It just flows in for you. Yeah, we have Lyra and Stargate, personal power, healing entanglements, throat opening, and it's funny, it's sitting on justice, which to me is karmic justice, right? I feel like you may have been through a lot of karmic connections with Lyra, and I was getting Pleiadian energy as well. I just get starseed energy for this group. Especially with orbs of light, like some of you can actually connect to certain light beings or the higher realms. But it's like you may resonate with being a starseed and feeling very different, or having trouble connecting with others, right? Having trouble relating to others. And it's like through this process and through this healing now, it's like you've become very comfortable with self. You understand yourself on all those levels, and it's being reflected in the physical. We have cosmic downloads, higher heart healing, see the bigger picture. For some of you as well, again, I keep hearing that message, your heart is healed. And with cosmic heart source, it's like now your heart space, it's at a higher level, right? You operate permanently from the higher heart chakra, which makes you able to connect in these divine connections and divine unions. And again, that can be platonic or romantic, and it may be more than one connection. I definitely see one significant connection, powerful connection coming in that changes the game for you. This person may change your life, or it's like in your life there was a before and after meeting this person. It definitely changes the game. But with this higher heart healing, we have personal power, throat opening. You may have had to work on healing the throat chakra as well as the heart chakra to reclaim your personal power. There could have been lessons, karmic lessons you faced around setting boundaries, even about codependency, being really whole within yourself, which I feel you are. You're also entering an era where things are a lot more peaceful, especially your connections with this dove. Crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. It's going to feel like a miracle, but I'm hearing it's not a miracle because it's linked to the journey that you've been on, right? And you walk this path, you chose to undertake the healing, you chose to be in a vibration of growth and love and evolution, and that's what's creating this. But it's like this person or this connection, there's something miraculous or synchronistic about it. And I just heard fits like a glove. There's something about someone coming into your life that is such a perfect fit for you. Again, romantic or otherwise, that it's like you just get each other. You get each other in silence. And this could be quite a new feeling for you because you may not have felt very understood, or connections in the past could have felt so challenging, or you may have even felt unseen, that even when you spoke to others, it's like they weren't getting you, or there was some sort of disconnect. And that experience is changing as well. Yeah, it was very strong Pleiadian energy, Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. So again, you're coming together with someone, this is divinely guided, and with harmony in the heavens, I keep getting harmonious connection. Like this is, but with harmony in the heavens, it makes me think of a fated connection or like written in the stars. This is someone you were always going to meet, or that the divine had in mind for you. These are the types of connection or connections, because for some of you, this is also soul tribe. So this can come in multiple areas of your life, but it's like, these are the type of connections where, how do I say, like there's a sense that it's meant to be, but they just flow. It's like that harmony or that peace, that stillness you feel around them, even the feeling of being seen. Because I do feel what I'm getting is like, some of you, you're a starseed. You may resonate with being a Pleiadian, or we have Lyra here as well, a starseed, but it's like, so is this person. So you may have had incarnations with them in other dimensions. I just feel at a soul level, you're very, very close to, especially one individual. With the Emperor and the Four of Wands, I'm getting one individual very strongly, but there could be multiple coming in. It's like essentially this new chapter for you is blessed when it comes to relationships and connections, but I feel like that wasn't the case for you in the past. You have voyage on the moon, sitting on the moon. Again, for some of you, this has been a long journey. And again, I keep hearing you walk this path. You chose to keep following your light. You chose to heal. And that's what's creating this change for you. But it's like this voyage, for those of you who were on a voyage where you were alone, right? Or it was very much a solo voyage. That's what's changing, because even here you can see, and again, we have this little baby, but there's something, it's like coming together, right? There's something divinely guided or divinely timed for you as it pertains to connection. For some of you, this is, for example, this could be, you know, in terms of a love connection with the Four of Wands, a divine union. It could involve as well family. But I just see in general, there's this emphasis on this chapter is completely closing, this solo voyage or this path you were on. And now the right souls are coming to join you. Yeah. And I keep hearing it was divinely guided community sitting on the Four of Wands. And look at the rainbow, the butterflies. But I keep hearing with that butterfly, transformation complete. It's like you've done the work, you've healed, you've been on this path, and it's like now you're ready. I feel like it's going to feel so blessed or so healthy, especially for those of you that are resonating with having been through a lot of karmic lessons or karmic connections. Having this quality or caliber of connection is just going to feel amazing. But so for some of you, you may have wondered, are there people like me? Like, will I find people like me, my tribe? And it's like, yes, and you're finding them. Yeah, remember I said after meeting this person or these people, it's like everything changes, or it's like your life before them versus after them. So we have a soft light radiates from my heart. It illuminates those around me and transforms every situation I encounter. I maintain a positive attitude in spite of any difficulties I may perceive. No matter the circumstances, I remain a source of true joy. Everything changes when it is bathed in the light of the divine. So again, you held your faith, you kept following your heart and believing in love. And I feel like that is what has led you to this place. And again, for some of you, it could have been a long journey, or it may have been quite difficult or painful to heal the heart space. There could have been quite significant wounds or difficulties in your past that you've had to heal from. But it's like now, it's like you're coming full circle. That cycle is complete. I am light. Today the light is within me, the light surrounds me, the light protects me. I remain light-filled and joyful regardless of what circumstances arise. I am a diamond shining forth in all my splendor. I am worthy of the divine within me. Yeah, it's like you're becoming the light as well. For those of you who have been going through a purification process or a shedding process, it's designed to enable you to embody more light. And also because this connection coming in, or connections, it's like that you have to be at a particular frequency, right? So there's this shedding, clearing process. But I feel for this group, you're at the tail end of this. But both cards mentioned remaining, you know, in the light and joyful regardless of the circumstances. No matter the circumstances, I remain a source of true joy. And then we had, I remain light-filled and joyful regardless of what circumstances arise. So you've learned how to anchor in the light, to be in a vibration of love and joy, unconditional love, joy and peace within your own being, irrespective of what's around you, even if there's no one around you. And it's like, because you can anchor that in, it's like now you're ready for this. But I feel as well, you may not be prepared for how much joy is about to come into your life, especially if in previous cycles, the experiences have not been as positive or joyful. It's like, I'm getting someone like saying pinch me because it's so good you can't believe it. That's what I'm getting for you. And I do feel this pertains specifically to a connection or connections. Like they may be so beautiful or so loving and harmonious. It may be a connection that was beyond your wildest dreams. And it's like, but again, I keep hearing you prepared for this. You chose to walk this path, and that's what's created this. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates, and I hope you have a beautiful day.